Guys, Long Haul Larry here with Big Blue. We are up in Shawano, Wisconsin. It is July 29th. It's around 10 a.m. We actually got up here real early this morning. I came by here and the place was just full of trucks. It was that morning rush thing. And on the last load of the day, lumpers always say, "Come on in." Receivers are like, "Oh, already?" So I just pulled down the street and pulled off to the side and went to sleep. And got up just before 10 here and rolled in here, and they're like, "Ooh, cool, you're here. You're the last one." I'm like, "Yep." So they've got me unloaded. They actually gave me the amount for the lumper, and I'm just waiting for the boss man to authorize it, and we're good to go. I did shoot some video yesterday, coming across Ohio and everything. I know I really didn't put out a lot and everything else, and coming up through Chicago. I shot a whole bunch of stuff, did kind of like this little story time about some swift driving days and stuff. And ends up I took the disc that I had in a backup camera that was formatted for AVI, and I stuck it in my camera. So when I pulled the disc out, I had nothing. So I forgot to format it in my camera when I put it in there. Oh well, lost footage. I know a lot of people have given me suggestions on how to read AVI. I've Googled it, I've looked at apps and everything else, I've done some research, and I've seen all those different things. The issue is that I have an iPad in here. And I have an SD card reader that takes a little SD card that I pull out of the camera, pop it in my iPad, and it reads it and opens it up. I select which files I want, I put that in my photos. It will not read an AVI program. And every one of those apps, it's meant for either a MacBook or a home computer or a non-Apple product computer. They don't work on these iPads. That's the issue. Everybody's saying, "Oh, do this one, do that one, do this one." It doesn't work. That's the problem I'm having, because as soon as I plug it into the I've actually downloaded a few of them, and every time that I plug the little SD card reader in, it won't even read the card to put it into the iPad so that I can convert it, because it says does not recognize this format. The iPad does not recognize. That's the issue I'm having. Everybody's always saying, "Oh, it's easy, just computer, you put it in a computer and then you do it and you convert it and put it on another SD card, and then you can put." I'm not going through all that. I need something I can plug into my iPad, converts it. If that doesn't work, then it just isn't worth it to me, because I don't have the space or time to bring multiple computers and be sitting here converting files over and all this other stuff. So I'm not gonna be doing it. I swapped trailers in last night or yesterday or whatever in Frederick, and at the yard, and I have the rental trailer and everything else. And when I was there, my boss bought me my HID headlights, and so now I got 2 pairs of LEDs and a pair of HIDs. I thought I would just show you guys these HIDs. I just glanced in the box. I think I'm in trouble. Here they are, Extreme HID. It's got a whole book for installation. This is the crazy part. Okay, here is the HID bulb. It's in this little protective deal. But look at all these plugs. And this here is a ballast. That's got to be mounted in there. And now it's got 3 plugs. And then this here is some kind of relay thing, and it's like, it's optional, may have to, and it's got to be grounded and everything else. I know for a fact that I'm going to end up having to use that. You know, I always do. So quite the ordeal there. And we all know how I don't like electronics, so that should be fun. Hopefully my other headlights are at the house, and then I can make that comparison video maybe tonight or something like that. Otherwise I'll have to wait till next weekend. So this trailer, I was actually out and backed in and everything, and I noticed a problem, and it's not good. So if you guys want to see it, I'll show it to you. So right up underneath here, as you can see, I got this kitty litter stuff. I noticed there was fuel, and over at the fueling island over there, there's stuff, but right there, this fuel line that goes from the reefer tank up to the engine is leaking, dripping fuel. You can see the drip just hanging there, but it's been dripping down since I've been running here. So now I gotta go home and replace the fuel line. So what I did is I went out there. They have a fuel island out there for their trucks, and there's a leak kit or whatever. And I went out there and they had that kitty litter stuff in there, so I dumped that all around there. And I shut the reefer off. I told them inside, and I shut the reefer off. And temperature was just fine. They were almost done unloading anyways. And when I pull up out of here, I'll sweep all this up, clean it up. I don't want to leave a mess. We come here quite often, so another job for Larry to do when he gets home. Well, there we go, guys. We're empty. And we're off to the house. Like a herd of turtles, right? Right. The only issue is now my truck's got diesel fuel all over it. And my trailer. And I don't want to drive around like that all next week. And I'll tell you right now, I do not have the time to wash it today. So I think I'm actually gonna go get a truck wash. There's two places on the way home. See if I can find one that's open on a Sunday and get Big Blue washed. And they can bring out their power washers and squirt Big Blue down about the same as driving through a very powerful thunderstorm. But somehow a lot of people think that's a better way to wash it than actually getting out a brush and washing it by hand. Yeah, that's called sarcasm. Yes, it is. Yes. But I do not have the time today to wash it. I got too many things to do, too many little odd jobs to do, and I don't have a couple hours to sit here and wash this truck today. So we're gonna take it in. Here it is, the Sunday racetrack. Don't look too bad. I'm telling you, this highway in the afternoon is just woof. I mean, one time I had to pull over to the truck stop over there because I forgot the fuel on the way up, so I was real low on fuel and I had to go in there and get some fuel. So I had to cross over this. Oh man, that was fun. As you can see, we got 33 miles to Appleton. It's actually like 28, I think, when I take the back road. So it's just a cruise through the country. guys, here we are. We finally made it to the house. It's been a long week. Been running these split sleeper berth things all week. It's really worn me out. Oh, now that screen finally pops on. I don't know why, but it seems like when you first turn it on, this backup camera, it seems like when you first turn it on, it doesn't catch for a little bit. I don't know, I'm going to mess with that tonight, move that antenna straight up, and it should get a better signal. Looks like my dad's having a little nap out on the porch. I just disturbed him. Probably come on, right when I stop. See? Told you. Well, I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, a great night as you're watching this here video. And if you are not, well, then we certainly could change that. Just try it again tomorrow. So, have a good weekend, guys. See ya.